have tried to avoid this film for the best part of a month. We've tried to, but finally, Shawnee Bugman Harris has shown up and has gone. This is the way you do it. If you're going to call yourself a film podcast, you don't just go see the films that you think you're going to like. You go see all of the films. So now, okay, this is Fantastic Beasts: The Secret of Dumbledore. The whatever number I think it's the 10th. It's the 10th movie that's been made in the Harry Potter universe. And now I remember both of us went to, well, I don't think we saw it together, but we both saw the last one, which was The Crimes of Grindelwald or whatever. And I believe, yeah, what, you've seen that as well?
I have seen it.
Yeah,
I can't remember much about it other than like a lot of running around, but
I just remember us giving a scathing review of this film and talking about how stupid it was because nothing made any sense, nothing happens, and they keep trying to tell you that something is important when it just really isn't. And they just and in a film that's called Fantastic Beasts, they're totally ignoring all the beasts. They're totally ignoring all the beasts.
yeah.
And they're trying to give you Voldemort Part 2. And I'm like, I don't want Voldemort Part 2. I came here to see beasts. You put beasts in the title. Give me some beasts. But anyway, that is my my Fantastic Beast rant.
That's all right. One second. If 1 second, I'm just going to turn off. I put the light on to light me up a bit, but it's like a disco ball, so
all right,
cool. Its way out. So I'm just going to turn it off again.
Okay, so you go turn off the light, and then you come.
Right, I'm back.
Yeah,
there we go.
So okay, Shaun, I don't really think we need to know much about the plot of this film, if I'm going to be honest with you. We know that there's going to be wizards, there's going to be Dumbledore. Dumbledore's trying to stop Grindelwald. He's using Newt Scamander to do it. Yeah, whatever. Plot's inconsequential as far as I'm concerned. The main thing is, what did you think of this film, especially after the second one?
Well, I'll put a little bit in context. It's basically, it starts off with... or was it Eddie Redmayne? I forget his name.
Eddie Redmayne, Newt Scamander.
That's it. Newt Scamander, and he's looking for this creature, and then he gets attacked, and this creature gets sort of robbed by Grindelwald because it can tell the future and whatever. But there is a twin which he manages to save, and there's a lot going. It's quite political. This one, it's quite political because it's all to do with the wizarding community, and they're voting like who's going to be the leader, should we say, the whole leader. And of course Grindelwald wants to get rid of all the muggles, and this he's got this beast, the one that can select the leader. Yeah, sort of, that sounds pretty weird, but if it bows down, then you know it
sounds like the Sorting Hat.
Yeah. That's it basically. So that's the story. So they decide, what we've got to do is, you've got some other characters from previous movies in it. You've got the pie bloke. I can't remember any of their names. I'm really sorry. I can't
No. Jacob Kowalski.
But Jack Kowalski, and obviously his girlfriend, the one that could read the minds. She's with Grindelwald now. Okay.
Yeah.
So
sorry. Okay.
It's all to do with the cases.
I'm going to let you talk without going into a rant. I'll
get on about this. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. So that's okay. Well, the story is like, you got wizards, you got good wizards, you got bad wizards, you got wizards that don't know if they're good or bad, and you know, that type of thing. And you got some of these beasts that, some of them are quite cute. You got the old little cutie things like that leaf thing that can pick locks, which is really handy person to have, isn't it? If you get locked up or someone got locked up, it's really, you know, that's quite handy. And if you need something pinching, you've got that mole thing again. That pinches things, puts in his pouch. So that's very handy in certain situations, you know, pops in and that.
Yeah, the Niffler, as I say, with this franchise, I think that the creatures are the best thing. I like the creatures, but never mind, carry on. But already you can see that I feel like the creatures are going to be sidelined in this film, but never mind.
Okay. Well, surprisingly.
Okay.
Surprisingly. It wasn't as bad as the previous two. It was slightly better, the previous two. I mean, it was very, should we say, it was very schmaltzy in parts, you know, with like characters coming back from the other one, or, you know, people getting back together, and, you know, they'd fallen apart, we hadn't seen each other for ages. So there was all that sort of bits in it. But it was certainly, there was quite a lot of politics in it. It was very much like different sides, and like when they were voting for the different types. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's any sort of social commentary or anything, but it was there was certainly certain tones about it, little groups of people being real nationalists and other ones saying no. So you did have a bit of conflict there, political conflict. So it's the best out of the ones I've seen. I mean, I hate Harry Potter, I do. I mean, I just and as I say, like we said about the Fantastic Beasts ones, but this one did have a few redeeming qualities. It wasn't as bad as.
One question.
The
only question I want to know.
Is this going to be? Is this the
Madsen?
obvious? Are you going to?
What's Mads like?
Yeah, and he does. I think in sometimes you do see his chest. There's he's got certain times. But
so this is Mads Mikkelsen. Mads Mikkelsen, who has replaced Johnny Depp as the character of Grindelwald. So obviously he's going to play a big part in this. And obviously this is the only reason Sharon might even possibly see this film ever.
Even contemplate it was because Mads.
So anyway, basically the story is, I mean, maybe because when I was in Thailand, I didn't see quite so much films in this, so this probably had more of, I wasn't so damning, should we say?
When I saw Wonder Woman 1984 and I hadn't seen the film for a while, I was like, oh my God, that was all right. And then in the weeks afterwards, thinking about it, I was like, actually, no, that really wasn't.
It was awful, yeah. But no, this is the best of the ones. This is a bit more, it's got enough in it. Hey,
Holly.
Sorry I'm late.
It's got enough in it to give it a 3-star.
Okay, so a 3-star, and
3-star, yeah.
So Holly's
can you guess what film that is? Holly,
exactly. Can you figure out what film it is that Shaun has just given a 3-star?
I reckon it's Dumbledore.
It is Fantastic Beasts: The Secret of Dumbledore.